You said what? I'm not really watching anything like the NBA stuff is still on, but I'm about to turn that off in a second because I'm in here. I just turned the system off. Zeke Co. Signing on. What's up, everyone? Everyone's having a good week.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring Los Angeles as they go up against Miami. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. So, Miami will get the first possession. To the paint. And Shingun throws it down.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Shingun with the bucket.
And even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up. Finish the job.
And Ginobili with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Holmgren. Duncan outside. His three-pointers off the mark. A shake. Unset. Good work defensively by Ginobili.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Duncan scanning the floor. Holmgren wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's Miami's ball. Tatum, that's for two. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Ginobili outside. to Kirilenko. Back to Holmgren. They get a hand on it. And a dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And it's Connect in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The kick out to Tatum. And the three off target. And here's Los Angeles now. Here's Holmgren. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Wasted no time on that one. Şengün's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
Here's Tatum. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. Nice shot by Ginobili.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
18 feet out. No good from Duncan.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Miami leads by 2, and will return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Here's Wade. Pass to Gasol. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Gasol, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making coverage pay.
And Şengün throws it down.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find it.
Fires it up. Miami grabs the miss. Holiday inside the line. In the corner. Tatum with it. Tatum using his size inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Pippen with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Oh, and then jammed by Granger.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Holiday. And Wade sends it back.
You gotta love how much effort Dwayne Wade puts into the defensive end of the floor with blocks like that. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Holiday. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Holiday's got his first 2 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump.
Reaching only delays the game.
And here is Granger. Wade left side. And
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
Here's Tatum. And Gasol sends it back. Here's Porter. Granger with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got a partner who they were all over. The youngster showing no fear on his way in. Wade there with the nice finish.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Miami trailing. Here's Black. Overweight. The kick out to Holiday. For 3. Abdul-Jabbar.
It's not that hard to get open without a pick.
Yeah, but the defender
You don't really need them.
he just could not shake loose.
Wade with nowhere around. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Wade's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Granger.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left to play in the first half. On the wing, Granger. And that one, good. Granger's got the lead back up to 4 now for Los Angeles. That will count. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Los Angeles on top. They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so is Ginobili bringing it up now for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Holmgren in the high post. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Thompson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Holmgren. Thompson. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Duncan. Bender with the rebound. Here's Miami now. Screen by Malone. Shot from the wing. Hachimura, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Holmgren. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Holmgren's got 8.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Ginobili outside. Plenty of space. And he nails the jumper. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Get there. Now here's Ginobili. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Connects. The jumper drops. Ginobili's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away. Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Pass to Duncan. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, Los Angeles.
And when your 7-footer, like Tim Duncan is knocking down jumpers off of passes like that there, it is devastating to the defense.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Duncan. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Off target with his 3. Here's Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
The D's trying to limit the looks that Booker is getting, but he's terrific around the rim.
Outside Gasol. Here's Ginobili. Another shot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Miami again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Gasol. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter. Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
And here is Gasol. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing safe. And Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Gasol. Duncan left side. Ginobili outside. Here's Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time for Ginobili.
So blessed with excellent court vision, especially for a wing player. Ginobili repeatedly finds the open man.
Here's Johnson. And Thompson sends it back. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench. With a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Miami trails by 7. Booker with it. Now Kirilenko defending. Pass to Tatum. Tatum taking it in. And it's blocked by Kirilenko. Now Klingon.
I think sometimes the best option is to foul Klingon and take your chances sending him to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I love it how they're moving to the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Ginobili outside. Pass to Kirilenko. Klingon with it. Guarded by Malone. From the line. Hits some room on the way in. And the bucket's good. Klingon's got 4 points now in the quarter. And that's good. Moses Malone for 3.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. That'll be a 5-second call. Here's Booker. And again, Miami with the triple.
No doubt Booker.
It's crazy you still can't score without a pick on 100. Devin Booker, bro. That is one of the most cracked parts of the game. I would never even imagine about a pick with that hard. And then you're still afraid to defend my whole team, bro. Why are you so afraid? Defense is the easiest part of the game.
Excellent use in the mid-range area. You know that's one of his favorite shots.
Booker looking around. Devin Booker attacking. Wade with the block. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And this would be a terrible blow. hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Now Wade. Takes it inside. Shoots from 14. The shot by Karolinko, no good. Miami trails by 5. Johnson outside. Here's Unser. Now time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the lane.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Pass to Klingon. Ginobili. And by Connect. All alone. And Connect slams it in.
What a fearless push by the rookie. Connect.
It's crazy you can't check my cards, bro. All you can do is reach.
Magic Johnson with the slam.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up.
You actually own ball and stop my players, and not just. I
Goes
guess.
up. And Johnson with the stop.
All you have is transition offense, bro.
Love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, we add 2 points to this narrow.
The whole point, you can't check me, bro.
Out to Karolinko.
God, but you can't. That's why you switch away.
To the inside.
It's crazy. You shouldn't be here if you're afraid.
Tipped away. Fires from 3 outside. It's rebounded by Unser.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Scared people don't go far in King of the Toy.
Los Angeles with some changes. Tatum with it. Johnson outside. Nifty move. Money.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. The Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal.
Also, can you not actually score in the mid-range like most basketball players do? That's all you fucking do is drive, bro.
So a timeout for Wes Unseld here. Double clutches. Good.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender.
The only thing you have in the whole game is driving, bro. I shot way more than you did. Like an actual basketball player. GG stuff.
And so it's Miami winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone is satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and
It's
especially
crazy when people are afraid to play defense. What do you know?
a lot of credit.
Well, I actually played that when he couldn't. I should have really tried more. I really loved that game. I was so much fun with conversation. And wait, so you're saying you never met like so when people that you meet, like, you know, they never be off the bond if they're just trying to fuck. They just be trying to fuck. They don't be trying to bond and fuck is what you're saying. Because like that's the best shit right there. That is actually led to some of my relationships is where it was just kicking friends with benefits shit, and we started fucking with each other so much from being friends with benefits and having sex and shit, but also like chilling with each other and watching movies, getting to see how each other are. That was the actual player.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Kings going up against Los Angeles. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Now Ginobili.
Hit me, I'm open.
Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Stolen by Thompson. Five to shoot. Here's Holmgren. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
And ball. Here we go now. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Ginobili.
Well, it takes elevation to finish like Wall here, and that's not a dunk that just anybody can pull off. You got to have some special ability to do that.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
The offensive rebound. Here's Wiggins. A second chance effort.
He's got some great timing. Phenomenal rejection from Karolinko there.
Back at 2. Here's Gordon. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Holmgren wide open. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Shot from the top of the key. Ginobili misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. Holmgren in the corner. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Buries it from three-point range.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
Here's Wiggins. Duncan with the block. Takes the 13-footer. Again, Los Angeles.
You set him up, Tim Duncan will knock him down.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Wiggins. To halt the run. Offensive rebound. Now, Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break before the beat.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
At the top of the key, Holmgren. Pass to Kirilenko. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
For three, Holmgren. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles leads by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And here's Los Angeles. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And an intentional foul right there.
We're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's defense. Outside Irving. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not.
Okay, mother. I understand what you're saying.
Lead up top. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Ray Allen is on the wing. On left to the wing. Outside, marking it. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Gasol. Second chance shot on the wing, Granger. Back to Abdul-Jabbar.
Hey, yo, right here.
And it's hauled in by Larry Markkinen. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Wide open look. And all around to win that time before dropping in. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And count it from 19 feet away. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
And high effort play from Wade, hunting down the jumper for himself.
Allen outside. Back to Irving. Driving to the basket. Good D by Wade. 1:11 left in the second quarter. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Granger. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Granger's got his first bucket in this one. Irving looking for an opening. And it's good, 2 points.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's
Bro, that Kyrie can shoot from all 3 levels. He doesn't just drive.
Here's Wade.
He can play the same way D-Wade can.
And stolen by Gasol. And Wade slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And your cards are good enough that you don't need to pick every play.
Like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kyrie doesn't need to pick every play. He's proven that
Los Angeles gains possession.
in Dallas and every single team he's been on.
There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Up top, Pippen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, up 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kansas City trails by 4. Pass to Embiid. Right side wall. And out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Los Angeles gains possession. And great for Bruzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
On the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 16. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Wiggins. Embiid from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Now the Kings with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Wall's got 5 now.
Get there, get there.
Thompson outside. shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this. Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
First one falls for him. So Thompson nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Wall. Gordon a screen. Stolen by Ginobili. And here they come. Here's Kurlenko. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender post.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 8. Pocket 6. Takes a 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Kansas City trails by 4.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Here's Embiid. Gasol looking around. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by Kansas City. Wiggins with it. Now Kurlenko defending. And Kurlenko sends it back. Pass to Duncan. .54 seconds left to play in the third. Rebound by John Wall. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Kansas City. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Shoots the 3. Over to the wing. Wiggins with it. Just 4 to shoot. Zealous. The kick out to Wall. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Wiggins is good for 3. Wiggins has got 5.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. It's fun to watch.
Back to Kurlenko. And that shot was up in time. Doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles leads by just 1. And we'll be back right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Thompson. Nobody near Granger. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Wade sends it back.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the two-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
Allen for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot's good from Granger.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Markkanen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Holmgren.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And he makes the first.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. And Markkanen drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Fires top of the key. Back to Thompson. Pass to Wade. On the wing, Thompson. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now. It's for Los Angeles.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Armand will blow right by you.
Now Thompson. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Thompson looking for an opening. And there it is for him.
This one has been all about Armand Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
They get the rebound. No one near Smith. He lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Wade. Kicks it out to Granger. Back to Wade. And here's Holmgren from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Crushing. blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Pass to Thompson. Wade with no one around. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And Los Angeles leads by 8. Outside Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Divac with it. Picked up by Thompson. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Fires away from way outside.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It's 4. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Wall outside. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
Timeout called by the Kings. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Count it.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking with the scoring move. This time Wiggins attacked with the pass.
First personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. At the line for 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
.15 seconds left in the fourth. Wall's shot is off. Knocked away. Drives to the hoop. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
GG's. So it looks like one more win to 60. Hopefully I get something worthy. I played horrible, bro. Horrible. Excuse me. Bro, I'm in the flying, bro. Not bad. Let's check this out real quick. And see, this is crazy. It shouldn't take five, bro. It's really taking five. Like it's like here's three, then it's five. Like no, it shouldn't just be five. It should gradually move up. This is BS as usual. This really should be taking two, but as we know, 2K is going to be on their BS. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I was like, and okay, so everyone, you want to get your cards in now. Like, at least put a diamond up. Because when this goes, oh, man. Yeah, when this goes, it's going to be gone. What is his stuff? Oh, thank goodness, it does show me. Crazy Nate is higher. But yeah, so when this stuff goes, you're going to be in trouble. I still do have him. This Josh Giddey isn't horrible. He's really not horrible. I, so I might keep him, especially over that man. And so see, you want to make sure to lock this in, because then since once you have at least one part of it locked in, it's not going to disappear on you. If you don't, then you're kind of in trouble easily. See, I got then see for each one of these, they all have a piece locked in. Yeah, I don't have one of these to put up here. But yeah, see, so you want to make sure you have at least one piece locked in. Because even though it says it's going to expire, so look at mine. I still have ones like these old ones that literally, I'm not even sure if these fully show up, some of these anymore. But because I did what I did, it's good. Oh, so this is the fast way to do this. Oh, yeah. Let me check on these clothes. Only I could. Only I could have gotten on that first one. 5-point loss really isn't that bad though. I gotta get better with this squad. Not sure where a lot of this stuff can go though. Let's just see what they got. As usual. Okay. Let's touch stuff.
MP was great.
Yeah, I'll stay with this. I want that first. I want it. What? Okay, so we're stuck on okay, so signing off. CC Toe signing off.